Hello again. Now it's time for our reading points. Let's look from sentence number 5. Well, I try. I mumbled. Now, mumbled is an interesting phrase when we're talking about talking. That means 중얼거렸다. But let's look at some other phrases that are useful to use when you're talking about talking. First, whisper. Whisper. This means to speak very softly. Maybe when we're telling someone a secret or something that shouldn't be heard. For example, she leaned in and whispered that she had a surprise for me. Hey, I have a surprise for you. Mutter. Now this means to speak quietly and unclearly, but it's a little bit emotional, often annoyed. He muttered something about how unfair it was and walked away. It's so unfair. 이런 느낌이에요. Mumble is less emotional. Maybe you're nervous or not confident about something. That's when we use mumble. Hi, nice to meet you. This would be more of a mumble rather than a mutter. For example, my student mumbled that they were sorry without looking up. I'm sorry. Like this. Next, slur. To speak unclearly, blending words together. This is common when maybe you're too tired or, like I was acting there, a little bit drunk. So, for example, after 2 drinks, he started slurring his words. Go! Like this. Next is stammer. This means to speak with repeated sounds or pauses. Like like this. For example, I stammered when I tried to introduce myself to the audience. My name is Gabrielle. This is stammering. Stammer when we're nervous, or sometimes we have just a little bit of a speech problem that we can fix. Stammer. Next, ramble. This is to talk a lot in a disorganized way. This also can be when you're nervous and you just can't stop talking. Like, oh, well, this weekend I'm going to do this and then we're going to go over here and, but that place is nice too, but this is over here and then, I'm going to talk about this and then I'm going to go over here and talk about this. And it's just like at some point, stop. Rambling. If someone is rambling, you might say, honey, you're rambling. Stop it. Calm down, right? For example, he rambled on about his weekend plans, jumping from topic to topic, talking about this and talking about that. And we're just like, okay. Next, blurt out. This is to say something suddenly and without thinking. For example, she blurted out the answer before the teacher finished the question. At that time, she says, oh, sorry, teacher, I blurted it out by accident. Now, let's practice these different speaking styles using this sentence. I didn't mean to say that. Now, let's whisper it. I didn't mean to say that. Mutter it. I didn't mean to say that. Mumble it. I didn't mean to say that. Slur it. I didn't mean to say that. Stammer it. I didn't mean to say that. Sorry. And ramble it. I didn't mean to say that. She was talking to me like this, so I started to get nervous, and maybe next time I won't say that. I don't know. How can I prevent stop? Right? Ramble. Blurt out. I didn't mean to say that. Okay, good. Usually quickly or briefly, and this is neutral tone. So it can be formal and it can be informal. Now, I hear a lot of mistakes with favorite because it's a really common word that almost all English students know,